Hello, America. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Red Brick community. Coming out from Michigan here, Detroit, Michigan. Red Brick Bob. We're going to talk about this guy named Bob the Science Guy out of northern Michigan. And I'm going to tell you he's a shill. And he uses a video of a gentleman who is a very good truther out there. Many of you know him. Uh, when you got brain lock, you got brain lock. You don't know uh, what the heck his name? Authority. Some consent before authority, or something before authority. It's going to come to my mind here as we kick it here. Uh, But anyway, a lot of people, as soon as they hear the video, they're going to know who Bob the Science Guy is talking about. And I'm going to show you this shill. But prior to informing you that he's a shill, we're going to go here to his video. There's Bob right there. Okay, and you notice underneath um, Wikipedia, he's in cahoots. He's a constituent with these people because they'll throw an ad in the flat earth model is archaic conception, blah, blah, blah. And it's again to mislead you. Let me tell you something first about the Encyclopedia Americana, which Bob, he's warped in the brain. First of all, I'll tell you, Bob's warped in the brain. Bob, you're warped in the brain. You don't have no science. I know kids who know more about science and this flat earth realm that we live in, and our toroidal field that we live in, the telluric fields, and you just help propagate their nonsense instead of the truth. You're not a science guy. You're a goof, and your words will prove this to us with the evidence of my words. First of all, if you go to the Library of Congress in the United States, they only have one copy of this. And they used to have this that year in every school in the United States, college in the United States of America, and all over. There's only one there, two in the state of Michigan in the Detroit Public Library, and you could view that and go check it out, and you don't have to pay for, but you're exempt if you're from West Bloomfield. More of their constituents can go to the Detroit Public Library and view that, but you and I can't, and we pay for it, and they can't. And some of the richest people in West Bloomfield in the world live there, and they don't have to pay it, but people just outside the outskirts of Detroit have to pay. See, that's some horseshit, and it's our library, a redesignated building of the past, Bob. Do you know that? You dumbass, Bob the Science Guy. Well, anyway, so they scrubbed it, so it's very hard to get that book, and what he's describing is the dome. There, for those who believe in God, there's a dome above us, and on the other side of it is water. Okay? They talk about the city of Atlantis and so forth. Perhaps you are the city of Atlantis and there's a way out. And these dumbasses hide you from Antarctica because that is their Mars. That's what they're going to introduce in the future to you. That's where Mars is, and that's what they use. You can't go to Antarctica. So, Bob, we're going to play your little dumb video for a minute for everybody to see, and we'll go from there. I may interrupt, like you interrupted. Logic before authority was his name.
And I was going to go to bed. But before I did, I just happened to have a look at some of my comments, and somebody quoted this video to me as proof that the flat earth is covered with a dome. And I had seen this before, so I decided to go ahead and have a look at it and see what the fuss was about. So let's go ahead and review it together, and I'll show you where
Let's do that, Bob. Let's do that.
Story that is the overwhelming concern in the mind of these flat earthers looking for evidence that somehow supports this silliness.
See?
Leads them
That's
astray.
not a science guy. He's a jerk.
So
you are dumber than a box. No, like Jerry says, you're dumber than shit on the ground. Dog shit on the ground. That's logic before authority talking. He'll tell you the truth. Go watch his video. Logic before authority.
Show you the Encyclopedia Britannica's
Americana.
before 1958. Here's
So-
volume 2 out of the alphabet A.
Americana.
Logic before authority does a lot of work, so that's why I said that, dumbass. Chill out.
As you can see. Now, we're going to flip to the Antarctica and see what the Encyclopedia Britannica from 1958 before the
Chill out,
Antarctic
Bob.
Treaty says
Man,
is there.
Don't be a dick. You ain't a scientist. You're a
If
big
this guy
baby.
says Britannica once and repeats Antarctic Treaty in 1958.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to have to write a strongly worded letter to the White Star Line.
Oh,
Now,
you
can
are.
find this in the new
Can you
encyclopedias
write?
because the government's
Or does someone
banned
do
them.
that
But
for
what I
you
want
and tell
to
you what
notice
to
right
write?
here is, notice how it says the flights proved inland areas to be featureless in character with a dome 13,000 feet high at about latitude 80 degrees south, longitude 90 degrees east.
Okay,
See
so
there?
I'm going to stop him right there.
He stopped. Go ahead,
Because
Bob.
he is reading this as a dome, as in some sort of terrarium cover, which seems to be popular with the flat Earth. Let's go see what a dome actually is when we talk about geography.
You have to rely on
And
who?
there it is,
Wikipedia,
right
Bob? You're dumber than a box
There we
of
go.
rocks. No. You have an IQ probably 3 points below retarded animal cracker.
A dome
Bob.
in structural geography, or excuse me,
Oh, can you read,
yes.
dumbass?
a dome
Don't
in
blame
structural
logic before authority because
geology
he would
is the
blaze you. You
three-dimensional
can't
study
even
of
compare
rock
it to
layers.
logic before authority,
It's
Bob.
basically
You are dumb as a
consisting
box of
symmetrical
rocks, Bob.
anticlines. Right there. You see what an anticline is? It's
Oh
upheaval
yeah,
of rock
get down with your
kinda
dome. But to those
dome
Christians,
shape.
we know what a dome is. It's a firmament. Firmament. You
respective
can't go through it with
indices.
your space
Now,
nonsense
the
either,
interesting
Bob.
thing about
But you'll
these
tell us
domes
that,
is
won't
the
you?
oldest rock is in the center, and as you work your way out, the rock is younger. You know, at least.
Yeah, let's go ahead, Bob,
geologically.
because you don't know nothing
You're going
about
to have an
geology either.
elevation
Oh, we're not past this yet.
on 90 degrees east. Now, as you can see down at the bottom, I'm at 92 degrees east. There,
See, he's
90
gonna try to explain away dome,
east.
and it don't work.
Mon-
Bob, the science guy, explain away why they scrubbed all the shit.
Okay, you see how
Okay? So that's what you do to us. Now make a video about that, dumbass.
It was worth the weekend
Okay?
video
It's
for me.
worth the time. Now you make a
But
video.
the fuss was
We'll
about
tell you how dumb your
So,
ass is.
just
And
happened to have
as a
Why are
dumbass
you
scientist you are, I'd like to point out to you and give you something else to study and maybe make more people aware of that all the mountains are melted buildings there, Bob, the science guy. Okay? Melted. A group of people, a tyrannical group of people, are the ones that scrub these books and take them away from us, Mr. Science Guy. Okay? So go check one out in your local area, dumbass Bob. Go check that book out. You won't be able to. They scrubbed it everywhere. I looked. I had a channel called Robert News, and I had a video about it. I even called the Congress Library. Who, Bob, runs that? The Naval Academy Center, you dumbass scientist. You're not a scientist. You're a shill. And logic before authority is a good truther telling 100% truth. He's talking about chemtrails and shit of truth. And these nonsensical liars like these Bob people, this Bob goofball. So I hope you all paid attention. And you got to look out for these dumbass shills. Anybody who subscribes to this dumbass Bob, unsubscribe for him. Tell him to red bricks, you dumbass. You know, hit the bricks, you dumbass. Tell him that. Okay? Tell him Chief Joseph and Red Brick Bob sent your ass. Tell him, hit the bricks, you dumbass. You ain't no scientist. Because I'll tell you what, there's a whole bunch of videos have been taken down about this same subject because it was conclusive truth. But there's too many people that already know it. So they try to get dumbasses like this to try to give you some nonsensical garbage about their concept. Their concept of the globe fails all the time. They can't even debate. They can't even come up with good models of anything except fake CGI shit. where the fucking flat earthers are giving you fucking true narratives that you live on an electromagnetic grid. How about that, dumbass Bob? How about that, Bob? Let's talk about toroidal fields and telluric fields and why all the buildings are on ley lines and how they utilized dynamos for energy way back then, dumbass Bob. Go lay your old ass down because you're dumber than dog shit on the ground. And that's straight from a quoted uh, professor of meltology. His name is Jerry DeCamp. He would tell you, you are dumber than dog shit on the ground. Have a nice day there, science guy Bob, you dumbass. Okay, that's it. There it is, folks. Just a quick little session there with the dumbass there. You know what I mean? Dumbass Bob. So nobody's there. That's fine. Uh, we're just producing something anyway. So there it is. That was kind of cool. There's the truth. That guy Bob, the science guy, here's the link to uh, his video. You can go tell him, or go watch the whole thing, and you tell him what you think. Leave a message. Here's the there is the link to Bob the Science Guy, his video talking smack about logic before authority. And logic before authority is far superior intelligence to this Bob the Science Guy. Logic before authority has much more science behind everything he says than Bob the Science Guy. So, good riddance to you, Bob the Science Guy. You should be banned from YouTube. All you do is propagate lies and help try to make truth become a lie. See, you're not a truther. You're a goofball. I'm ashamed to have you in this state, man. If it was up to me, we'd throw you out this state today. Anyway, so there's who we were talking about right here. That was Bob's. That's his YouTube channel link to the video he produced, blazing logic before authority. So logic before authority, you got them trembling because you tell them the truth, and they can't even do it. And you get them frustrated because you just called it Britannica by accident instead of Americana. Well, he's so dumb, he ain't a science guy, don't understand. You probably were looking at Britannicas, Americanas, and every encyclopedia in the world you probably looked at. So we knew what you were talking about. The dumb science guy just couldn't figure it out. So that kind of tells the story right there about how smart that guy was. He's a Bob, but the worst kind of Bob. That's why he has a name Bob. So he could, if he spells it wrong, he could spell it backwards and it's still Bob. Peace. Red bricks to y'all. Peace. On a roll today. Killing time. Peace. Red bricks. Too bad nobody could show up. That'd have been nice. Somebody come by and say hello. Peace, y'all. Have a good one. I'm out of here. Well, visit that channel now and tell them Red Bricks sent you, Bob. Tell them, hey, Bob, Red Bricks sent us, and you're an asshole, Bob. You're a dumbass. Tell him that. Have a nice day, because he is.